on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365 _ FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365 _ FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
Alright, good morning there, listeners out there. You're welcome to yet another interesting edition of Weekend Recap here on Power 365 Online Radio. And as you know, my name is Olamide Adenije. I'm your host on this, your number one online radio in Ibadan, Southwest, and even in Nigeria, or you could even say across the globe. How was your night? It's a weekend. It's a time for us to rest and ensure we prepare our minds and body for the new working week. Okay, it's weekend recap, and what we do on weekend recap is to bring you the major headlines that came up during the week that is ending today. And let me quickly bring this good news to you. Good news is very soon, your number one online radio in Ibadan and Southwest will be on Google Play Store, and by God's grace, we would also be on iOS, yes, iOS for Android users and also for iPhone users. So that's the good news. Away from that, let me quickly start from Sunday. Yes, the week started on Sunday, and I'll bring you the headlines from Sunday to today, Saturday. So let's start from Sunday, or probably Monday. Some people actually find it difficult to acknowledge that Sunday is the beginning of the week. Many people actually think Monday is the beginning of the week. Yes, Monday is the beginning of the working week, but actually Sunday begins a new week. So the first headline from this week is Ribado comes under fire as bandits overwhelm security agencies. Someone says he's not the man for the job. He's not man for the job. Security experts. NIADG Rufai Abubakar resigns. Security is everybody's business, says CDS Musa. Yes, the Chief of Defense Staff is the head of all the military parastatals in Nigeria. Yes, we have the Chief of Army Staff, we have the Chief of Naval Staff, and we also have the Chief of Air Force. Air, is it Air Force Staff? I'm not sure. But the Chief of Naval Staff, the Chief of Army Staff, and we also have the Chief of Air Kinecon Staff. Yes, and there's also the Chief of Defense Staff. The Chief of Defense Staff is more or less like the Oga Bata Bata for all of them. So the Chief of Defense Staff, Musa, says security is everybody's business. Local government autonomy analysts task federal government on mechanism for ensuring accountability. Says anti-graft agencies, CSOs have roles to play. Anambra IPAC disowns APC to participate in local government election. Kogi governor remains committed APC member, says state government. Atiku responds to body judge comments on him. Recall that last week we brought you the news about body judge giving Atiku a sliding tackle. And the sliding tackle, yes, I call it sliding tackle because, sliding tackle in football, most of the time you don't expect it coming from your opponent, and then it just comes, and then you just find yourself on the ground, or you find yourself on the turf. Yes, so the sliding tackle came from Body Judge, who is a dedicated PDP member. Matthew, who is a dedicated PDP member, and he actually said Atiku could not, he did not support Atiku because Atiku was the one who brought division to the party, that's PDP, during the 2023 election. And Atiku has also given him his response. That I will crave your indulgence to go into the full page of Sunday Independent to read more about that. Flood disasters, thousands of victims displaced, helpless in Katsina. CACOL 6 Ajero speedy trial over alleged terrorism financing. MPA's Dan Toshaw tasks new port managers on customer-friendly port operations. And so let's move over from there and go to the next. And so on Monday, we brought you the headlines that battle for 130-year-old First Bank may impact its fortunes coming from investors. Please, I crave your indulgence. I have my own fortunes in First Bank, so please, let's tell them to be careful. And then this is also saying debt burden may impede Nigeria's drive to economic recovery. Okonjo Iweala wants federal government to keep public debt within sensible limits. More troubles for telcos, ISPs, as Starlink deepens operation in Nigeria. IGP hands over 20 rescued medical students to their VCs. PDP crisis, Body Judge urges gladiators to drop personal ambitions. Serap asks ministers, governors to disclose details of Chinese loans liabilities. Student loan scheme is for all. No one is excluded, presidency assures. Catholic bishops call for return to regional system of government. Okay, so what's the regional system of government? Let's go into that. What is regional? What's the regional system of government? Okay, you know what? We're going to delve into that probably during politics today. That might be what we will look into in politics today. So stay tuned. Politics today is coming up right after this program. It's good you stay tuned so that we talk about regional government and what regional government really means and what it means to Nigeria. Do you get? So away from that, let's look at this next headline, which is saying Shites attack checkpoint in Abuja, kill 2 policemen, others in critical condition. That's really, really disheartening. Okay, let's move away from that. Let's move away from there. Let's go to the next headline, which is which is on Tuesday. And this is saying, despite odds, Nigerian airlines get more aircraft to delight travelers. Air Peace United set for additional 10 aircraft. Overland Airways Ibom Air increases frequency. Federal government bars under 18 from writing WAEC or WASE NECO exams. CBN lifts ban on standard lending rate, pegs interest rate at 31.75%. Banks to earn 25.75% on deposits with CBN. 3.2% GDP growth excites Tinubu. Analysts seek improvement in critical sectors. NNPC expands global footprint to Japan, China with LNG. Appeal Court notifies ruling faulting PDP primaries. IOC's divestment. Fresh updates emerge as Ajib Equina get ministerial approvals. Osun confirms 2 cases of monkeypox. You remember monkeypox is now monkeypox. It was initially called monkeypox, but now it is referred to as mpox. Yes, it's now referred to as mpox. Mpox is a deadly viral disease ravaging the country now. And now that Osun State has declared or has confirmed 2 cases, that means neighboring states like Oyo, Lagos, Ondo, Ekiti should be careful, and there should be a red alert on the borders. I hope the state government and the state governors are doing this because mpox is a very, very, very deadly disease. Tinubu appoints Mohammed DG NIA Ajayi DG DSS. That's on Monday. No, sorry, that's on Tuesday. And also on Tuesday, Oyo government commences 60-day building permit amnesty for property owners. And we also brought you, okay, away from that, let's go to Wednesday. Our time is fast spent. I have less than 5 minutes on the program today. Labour Party rejects Governor Oti's lone move to convene NEC. That's NEC. NAFDAC denies report advising Nigerians to avoid bread. NAFDAC, don't try that. Bread is the staple food of Nigerians. Bread has been a friend in time of need. Beyond gari and beyond rice, bread has been a lifesaver in Nigeria. So why would you advise us not to eat bread? But thank God that they've denied that report. So please continue eating your bread in peace. 2 years after commissioning Ekiti 20 billion naira airport yet to take off. Stakeholders worry over 90% airports are not. Over 90% airports are not self-sustaining. Say they are constructed only for political reasons. Lagos on high alert against importation of aggressive variant of monkeypox, now called mpox. Tinubu to visit China over rail project. Other MOU deals. Okay, still on the dailies for the week. Also brought you the news that your government names Coach Ayeni as technical advisor Crown FC. And this news too. During the week, we brought you this headline. If you must contest, wait till 2031, Body Judge tells Atiku. To avert ASU strike, federal government raises committee to review unions' demands. Tinubu appoints Akinde Okpala to board of BOI. Kano implements single central revenue account for MDAs. NACON presidency decries financial impropriety of religious institution. Governor Oti convenes Labour Party stakeholders meeting September 4. Nogasa tasks presidency on level playing field on crude oil sales. 16 burnt in road crash in Ondo. May God repose their souls. And then let me quickly bring you headlines from Thursday. And Thursday, this very interesting headline says federal government jacks up suburb matching grants to 3.5 billion naira. And also, yesterday, federal government plans crackdown on businesses fixing hiking prices of goods. Will do everything to avert looming ASU strike. Minister. Federal government okays 50% electricity subsidy for public hospitals. Tinubu pushes for direct flights between Nigeria and Brazil. And on Friday, which was yesterday, and then today, let's bring headlines for today. 2027 polls. Can PDP survive the heat of internal crisis? Squabbles hurting party fortunes members. Party has robust system to surmount odds. Osadolo, deputy youth leader. Lagos records 24,955 cases of sexual violence in 6 years. PSA promotes Lagos Police Commissioner 7 orders to AIG. Elevates 676 others. Lawyers, activists decry police abuse of human rights. Call for accountability. NAFDAC condemns online report on Nigeria's dairy markets. I took the hard route to fame at Duniade. Afenifere recommends ex-lawmaker for repaying 35 years old student loan. Restore pipeline security contract taken away by Buhari to us. OPC urges Tinubu. Alright, thank you for listening to our program here today. It's a brief one. But join us next week again when we bring you a fresh edition of Weekend Recap from Power365 Online Radio. I am Olamide Adeniji. I'm your host on Weekend Recap, and hopefully I hope to see you next week again, or I hope you hear from me next week again. God willing, God save our soul and God keep us safe. Until then, do have a blessed weekend. God bless you. Goodbye.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day.